So what is it that you do when a customer calls you up just ranting and raving about the fact that something was not in their order or something was wrong in your order? Today I want to answer that for you. My name is John McFall, and I want to welcome you to the McFallRI channel, where I teach you how to make $25 to $30 an hour doing food delivery. In today's video, I want to talk to you about a subject. I did a video, I think, about a year and a half ago on it, but Kimmy Loves Disney left a comment on one of my other videos asking me about this type of situation when a customer calls and says that the order is not correct or that something is missing. How do you handle that? I'm going to start by reading her comment, and then I want to kind of talk to you about how I handle this and the easiest way that anybody on any of these apps can handle it. Before I get into the video, I would like to ask you to like this video and to subscribe to my channel. So, Kimmy, I want to say thank you for asking the question. I always love it when my subscribers ask me questions and I can do a video on it so I can help you out. And I'm going to throw your comment up here real quick and read it to everybody so that they can follow along and know exactly what you asked me. So, Kimmy says, have you done a video on customer calling us because their order is wrong? 3 this week, 2 were very nasty. As I'm being polite, tell them to call DoorDash and the restaurants. Why would you call us? Do they really think I'm going to come back to their house to get their food, drive it all the way back to the restaurant, and get them a new order? They've gone mad. I let the lady know today, don't call your driver as long as your name is on the receipt and we verify it's your order. There's nothing we can do and are only responsible for dropping off. We cannot look at your food, cannot touch your food. You have a food problem, you call the restaurant, you call DoorDash, you will get a free order and a refund. Common sense should tell most people that have it, your driver has nothing to do with your order. If you look at the receipt and as your name on it, it's somebody else's fault, not mine. I'm getting tired of it and people being rude to me because they think it's my fault. Kimmy, I've been in this situation a couple of times and I handle this situation quite easily myself. And the first thing I do is, I don't remember if it's on the iPhone or it's through T-Mobile where I have my cell phone service app, but I actually block every single number unless they are on my quote-unquote friends list in my phone. My phone does not accept calls from anybody that is not on that list. I don't care who it is. And the phone calls, I can see that they've come in. If they call, I see it in my register, and if they've left a message, I also get the message. However, I don't let my phone even ring for those phone calls, and I suggest that you shouldn't also. I don't like getting on the phone with people that are complaining about their food when it has nothing to do with us. And I'm going to tell you that the main reason that people do this is because we are the easiest ones to get in touch with on the apps. They have a way to easily call us, just like we have a way to easily call them. So this is why they call you, because that's the first number they see when they are on that app and looking for somebody to complain to. So this is a big reason why I don't answer the phone even if DoorDash or Uber Eats or Grubhub support calls me. I don't answer the phone. If I see it's DoorDash or Uber Eats or Grubhub, I will call back and say, what is it that you want? But I don't answer any calls from anybody on my phone if they're not on my list of people on my phone. If you are going to pick up that phone and answer when somebody calls, because that's what you do, there's nothing wrong with it. If you want to do it, it's just fine. But as Kimmy said in her comment to me, most of the time these people are going to be nasty with you because they didn't get the right order or something was missing out of their order. And if it's missing out of their order, I guarantee you that you're the first one that they're going to say took it, because you're the one that's on the phone. So if you get a customer that calls you and starts complaining about the order, What I would simply do is just tell them, I'm very sorry. I don't get to look at your orders. They're sealed bags. And when I get plastic bags at restaurants, the ones with handles, I always tie the bags up when I pick up food. If it's not in an actual sealed bag by the restaurant, I tie it up so it gives them the impression that I didn't have any thing to do with their food at all except for pick it up and drop it off. So I always recommend to you that if you pick up food, make sure you tie those bags up, and that lets the customer know that the driver didn't even get into the bag in their perception. And when I get somebody on the phone, I would simply say, I'm sorry that I don't look in your bags. I can't look in your bags because they're sealed, and um, it's between the restaurant and you that you didn't get something in your order. Please contact the DoorDash platform or the Uber Eats platform or the Grubhub platform, and they will take care of it for you. And that's where I leave it at. And this has generally worked on those few occasions where I've actually talked to somebody on the phone. I do have times when I do get text messages to this effect, and that's simply what I tell them in the text message. I picked up an order the other day. It had a drink on it, and in the note, the guy said, I don't want any ice in my drink. And when they handed me the cup, there was ice in it. And I texted him and I said, I'm sorry, but, I don't have anything to do with the order preparation, and they put ice in your drink. All I do is pick it up and drop it off. And he said, okay, no problem, John, and we moved on. So if you do get a customer that you get on the phone or that texts you, I would stick to the fact that, I don't open your bag, I don't look in your bag. This is something that you need to take up with the platform, and they'll take care of it for you. So that is my suggestion if you actually do answer the call. It's very unfortunate that we've got to deal with negative people when we're out here doing food delivery, but it's just kind of the way the world is today. So if you run into these situations, I think that that's probably the easiest way to handle it. But I really would suggest you don't even pick up those calls. I don't. So that's kind of where I'm going to leave you with it. Kimmy, I hope this answered your question. Again, thank you for asking it. Also would like to ask you, if you get value out of today's video, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I also want to talk to you about my metric spreadsheet that I put together for you guys. If you want to get better at doing food delivery, the one thing that not many people do is keep track of their numbers. I'm going to throw my spreadsheet up here so you guys can check it out. If you look at the left-hand side, you'll see I always put my start time and my end time. This gives me the total time that I've worked. I also put in the miles. If you head to the right, you'll see for each individual app, I put the dollars that I've made, the time that I worked, along with the number of deliveries. Head to the bottom then, and you'll see it calculates out what your average dollar per hour, dollar per mile, and your average per order. If you want to do better out there getting food delivery, then make sure you go grab this free download and start keeping track of these numbers for yourself, because it'll really show you where you are and where you need to improve. If you want to learn how to do food delivery and do it the right way, head to my food delivery playlist that has a ton of education in there and will teach you what you need to know to get better at doing food delivery. You'll also find a great video of multi-apping 101. I start going into the basics of multi-apping if you want to learn how to do multi-apping the right way. Also would like to leave you with, I hope that you are out there getting the money that you and your family deserve. And with that, I want to say thanks.